Hey guys! So today I'm going to be doing the full face one palette challenge and I am so excited. I've been watching these videos over the past couple days and I've just found them so interesting and so intriguing. I did get this idea originally from Jamie Paige Beauty and I will link her down below in the description box, but I'm going to be using my whole face using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. I'm so excited. I think this is such an awesome challenge to make you really just kind of realize how versatile makeup is, because powder is powder. You can use it on your face, you can use it on your eyes. There are so many different ways that you can use it, and I really think that this challenge is a really awesome way to just kind of remind us of that. So yeah, if you want to see the look that I come up with, just keep watching. Alright guys, so I do already have foundation and concealer, and I did set all of that on my face because that's what Jamie Paige Beauty did, and I honestly think that if you were to just go in with bare skin or to use like an eyeshadow as foundation, it wouldn't really be giving the eyeshadow a fair chance to perform and to really be as versatile as it possibly can, because you use eye primer on your lids to give eyeshadow a little bit of a boost. I think this is kind of the same thing, but priming your face. So please excuse my brushes, they are dirty. I didn't wash them. I kind of decided last night that I was going to do this and I didn't have time to wash them, but yeah. So let's just start with bronzer, and you guys, my chocolate bar palette's a little old, like it doesn't even have the names on it. So let me go get that little sheet actually. Alright guys, so I took a little mini break. I had to go get my dog from the groomers, but what I was saying is that I actually dug out like this little like clear thing that came on the palette when I first got it. So I'm gonna use that to refer to the shades because my chocolate bar palette is that old. Probably should get a new one, but it's kind of expensive. Alright, anyways, so let's start with bronzer, and I'm going to be using the brush that I got in my Morphe Copper Dream set. I adore this brush for bronzer, but it keeps shedding, so I'm not super happy about that. But let's get into the palette. So, oh my gosh. Oh, it smells so good. I love it so much. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to mix milk chocolate and salted caramel right here. We're going to apply that like bronzer. That's what we got so far. Tap off some excess. Stamp it on my hand. Okay. Alright, let's try. I don't know, you guys. Doesn't look bad. It's just not really my shade of bronzer that I prefer. I might go in with a little bit more. I feel like it almost looks too warm. Let's try that one. Maybe it's just more pigmented than what I'm used to. Because I don't think it looks bad. It's just not my favorite. I don't know, but I am going to grab a clean brush. This is just my Real Techniques fluffy brush. I'm gonna blend that out a little bit. I think it maybe got dragged a little bit too low. I think that might be part of the issue. Yeah, that definitely looks better. What do you guys think? I don't know. Maybe I used the wrong color combo. It's not terrible, but it's also not my favorite. So I'm actually going to grab this brush from Morphe. It's kind of dense. I don't even know what to call it. It's kind of like a contour brush, and I'm just going to take the shade White Chocolate right here. I'm gonna clean up that messy bronzer that we just did. I think that's actually working quite well. I'll clean it up a little bit. I don't know, the bronzer definitely is not my favorite, but it's not terrible. Alright, so next I'm going to take the shade Milk Chocolate right here, and I'm going to try to contour a little bit with this, and I'm just going to use my e.l.f. Mineral Powder brush. Just gonna get a little bit, tap it off. I think these are a little bit more pigmented than what I'm used to working with. Alright, let's just... A little bit of shadow. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. Not too shabby, guys. Not too shabby. To the other side. I think my cheeks look pretty nicely sculpted. Let's get the hairline a little bit. I'm also kind of hoping that this will just cool down the bronzer a little bit, because I do feel like that got a little out of hand. To put it nicely. Alright. I'm not mad at it, guys. I think it's creating some nice shadows on the sides of my face. Alright guys, next I'm going to go in with blush, and I'm going to take a mixture of strawberry bonbon and just a touch of salted caramel to give it a little bit of depth, and just apply this to my cheeks. So I'm just going to go strawberry bonbon, literally just a dab of salted caramel, and then more of strawberry bonbon. Oh. Tap off all that excess. I'm just going to apply it to my cheeks. I think I like it. I'm going to do a little bit more strawberry bonbon. Oh yeah. There we go. It's coming through now. Alright. Not too shabby, guys, for blush. I'm pretty impressed. Alright guys, so next I'm going to go in with highlight, and I'm going to take a mixture of champagne truffle and marzipan. Champagne truffle looks a little bit icier than what I'm in the mood for today, so I think this is going to be good. But I'm just using a Morphe brush to apply that to my cheekbones. Oh yeah. It's quite blinding. I will say though, it's picking up on quite a bit of the texture that I have on my cheeks. Like, there are just some highlighters that really glide over it and kind of just, they sit nicely on top of it. This is really not one of those. It's a tiny bit glittery as well. A little nose highlight. I cannot get over how intense that is. So pretty. Onto brows. I am going to take a combination of milk chocolate right here and a little bit of triple fudge, just a teeny tiny bit of triple fudge, because I do feel that my brows are a little bit deeper and a little bit more cool toned than milk chocolate, so yeah. And I am going to use the spoolie on the end of my e.l.f. Instant Lift eyebrow pencil to kind of comb it out. So we're just going to go in and fill them in as I normally would. You know, I've seen a lot of people use like Morphe palettes to do these, and I feel like that is, while it's kind of a great idea because Morphe palettes have so many shades to choose from, I feel like it's kind of cheating for this challenge. I mean, not that there's really any way to cheat at any, you know, makeup challenge. I mean, makeup is makeup. You make what you want of it with it. I don't know. I wanted a bit more of a challenge, so I went with the chocolate bar palette. I've also seen someone use the sweet peach palette. That one, I don't know. The matte shades in there, I know they're incredibly warm, and I feel like it would be very difficult to do like brows and to do bronzer. Well, maybe not bronzer, but you know what I mean? So there's one brow done. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to comb through it with this, and then I'll do the next brow. Guys, the chocolate bar is like one of the first like high-end palettes that I ever got, if not the first. I remember I got this, and I got the Lorac Pro, or not the Lorac Pro, the Lorac Unzipped palette in the same year for Christmas. Oh, that's what started my palette addiction. Oh my. Guys, I think this brow is darker than this brow. Okay, we're gonna run some more milk chocolate through that. See if we can't lighten it up a little bit. Oh. Okay, new plan, we're gonna darken this brow too. Just a little bit with triple fudge, because apparently I put a little more triple fudge in this brow. Alright, so I'm gonna try to comb those out a little bit more, see if I can tame them down. Alright guys, so I used a little bit of white chocolate in my brows to see if I can kind of lighten them up. Kind of worked, kind of didn't work. Then I had some weird white stuff, so then I used a little more milk chocolate. So we're just rolling with the darker, more bold brows today. Let me know if you guys like it. I don't hate it, but I think it's a little bit weird because it's not what I usually do. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. So I zoomed in a little bit for the eyes, and I'm not quite sure what I want to do, but I know that I am going to take salted caramel as my transition shade and just kind of run that through my crease. Just messily, just to get that transition shade in there. I usually do windshield wiper motions, and then I kind of buff it out in circles, just so it's really nice and diffused. This palette has kind of gotten lost in my collection a little bit. I still use it, but I don't use it as much as I used to, but I think I need to pull this one out. I love the colors in here. They're so pretty. Warm neutrals are right up my alley. Alright, so I think I'm going to go with a halo eye today, and I'm going to start by taking the shade Semi-Sweet right here, and I'm going to put that in my crease and in my inner and outer corners. Alright, now I'm just taking a fluffier blending brush. This one's from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to blend out those edges because I feel like I got a bit messy with it. I like to take a little bit of a lighter shade, and right now I'm just taking white chocolate and kind of blend on the border. I'm going to go for kind of like a more natural halo eye. So, yeah, I'm not going to make it too deep and dark and smoky. I'm actually going to take a salted caramel, and I'm going to blend a little bit on the edges with a fluffier brush, kind of just above my crease, just so we can get a little bit of a better blend, because it's looking like a hot mess right now. Again, with that bigger fluffy brush. Alright, that looks a little better. I'm gonna try to stick with it till the end because it's not looking so great right now, but we'll try. So now I'm going to take the shade Marzipan, and I'm going to take that with my ring finger. I'm going to pat that on the center of my lid. Alright, this is a little bit better. Yeah, I'm just going to put some more Semi-Sweet in my crease and reinforce those inner and outer corners. Oh yeah, much better. Alright, and a little tiny bit more of Marzipan on the lid. I just want that to really pop. What do you guys think? I really like it, so I'm gonna go do that in my other eye, and then I will be right back. Alright guys, so the second eye turned out to be way better than the first eye. Don't know what was going on. I think I went in a little bit like with too much product too fast, but I made it work. I hope it looks okay. I'm now going to move on to liner, and I'm going to be using Triple Fudge and my e.l.f. angled liner brush. Just gonna line my upper lash line. I actually really love using eyeshadow as eyeliner. And I think that created some nice definition. For my lower lash line, I'm going to start out with salted caramel, and I'm going to smoke that out on my lower lash line. going to take this really small and precise brush, and I'm going to take Semi-Sweet and I'm just gonna really press that up against my lash line. You know, stab myself in the eye in the process. There we go, and eyeliner is done. I'm gonna hop off camera, throw on some mascara, and then I'll be right back. Guys, I forgot my inner corner highlight, so I'm just going to take a mixture of marzipan and champagne truffle like I did for my face highlight and pop that in my inner corners with my e.l.f. small precision brush. I really love this brush for inner corner detail work, or just like detail work in general. I think it's really, really nice, and it's really inexpensive. Alright guys, so I just loaded up my lashes with the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara, I think it's what it's called. And now we're going to move on to lips, and I'm going to prep my lips a little bit with the US Lip Balm in Sweet Mint. This will give the eyeshadow something to stick onto. And guys, I'm really excited about this part. And I'm going to take the shade, I believe it's called Amaretto. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's Cherry Cordial. This shade, this really pretty like wine shade. So excited. Okay, and to do that, I'm going to take this little concealer brush in that little Moda Prismatic set that I reviewed this week or last week. I think it was last week. But I've been trying to find a use for this little brush, and I see people on Instagram use it for their lips. So that's what we're going to try today. So I'm just going to dip it in like that. Tap off the excess. Wish me luck. Oh, you guys, it got into my strawberry bonbon a little bit. Get that out. This is coming off real brown. Okay, this brush is not working. I'm just going to use my finger. Alright guys, so there is Cherry Amaretto on my lips. I really thought this was going to come off a lot more red. I'm not taking the brown on my lips, so I'm going to wipe this off and try again with a different color. Alright, so now I'm going to attempt to do it with Strawberry Bonbon. I know this shade isn't super full pigment, so I'm hoping it'll give me more of a medium pink. That's what we're going for anyway, so I'm just going to take it in with my finger again and just apply to the lips. I did wipe off that lip balm too. I don't know if that helped the eyeshadow last time or hindered it, so we're going to try it without this time. It's actually coming off as kind of a nude, which I'm okay with. Alright guys, please excuse the dog barking in the background. Alright guys, so here is the finished look. Honestly, I'm not mad at it. The blush, contour, and highlight are a little bit hard to see on camera, but in person, they're very there. My face looks very sculpted. Is that the word I'm looking for? It looks like it normally does, and this the eyeshadow lipstick tastes really good. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Also, don't forget to hit the little bell notification so you get notified every time I post a video so you don't miss any more. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!